I'm going to try to do something a little different on my videos. I'm going to try to do a little recap of where we are now, where the video was made. So right now it's February 15th. We're in Council Bluffs, Iowa, waiting out a snowstorm before we're heading out west to Washington State. We had back-to-back storms. But in the video I'm making now was way back in July. And I tell people, I'm not going to let my YouTube channel own me and have to put the videos up every week. So I make a video if I get bored or we're snowed in for a day or two. But in this video, Pam and I left Shuby Campground in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And we went down, rode the ferry over, went to the Maritime/Titanic Museum. Just had a nice visit there. Went down, had lunch at the beer garden. And we went to the Alexander Keith Brewery, which is a nice tour. And when we rode the ferry back to Dartmouth to Shuby Campground, we asked the ferry operator, what's a good place to eat in town that most people don't normally know about, like the tourists? And she turned us on to a real nice steakhouse, and we had a really nice meal there. So that's the recap of the video, and you can go from there with the rest. So hope for some better weather soon. One thing I didn't mention in the video was that they didn't allow any videos to be taken inside the Alexander Keith Brewery tour. So I just took some pictures, and I'll sync it to some music and give you a good idea what it looks like. So hopefully we're going to be out of Iowa, Council Bluffs, near the Omaha, Nebraska area in the morning. The snow is going to be through by then, and we're hopefully going to make it into, I think, North Platte, Nebraska. So hope you enjoy the video. Take care. That's a big refraction glass from a lighthouse. We're at the Halifax Maritime Museum. We walk in the door and there's just a bunch to say, like, this is a hand-carved boat made in 1790 by a French sailor who was captured as a prisoner of war, and it's made of beef bones from his dinner plate. He carved it with scraps and bones. This is the figurehead of a ship called the St. Patrick, which wrecked in Nova Scotia in 1841. That's the real deal from the boat. They have got some huge ship models here. I mean, and the detail on these things is just, it's amazing. That one there's probably 20 feet long. They've got wood decoration from the Titanic here, and they show where it's at, and then where is it on the ship. Pretty fancy back in the day. Pam just told me I would never got it, but this is supposed to replicate like the deck of the Titanic with the chairs on it. I never would have got that, but she always picks those things up. These are the ship's logs from April 14th, 1912 of the Titanic. It was calling for help. And here's the telegraph calls for help. Here's your food porn for the day. Buffalo chicken dip with guacamole on the side. What do you think? Good. So the food is gone, but we're having more drinks.
Round two.
Round two. We actually have an hour to kill before we go to the Alexander Keith Brewery Museum tour to drink more beer. So we're taking the ferry back home anyway. So I'm right here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, doing the Alexander Keith Brewery tour. I had a Alexander Keith beer 2 years ago over in British Columbia, and I really enjoyed it. And we read the label of where it was made and Googled it, and it's pretty unique. So we're here doing the tour now. All the Alexander Keith beers they make. I've had a couple and they're pretty good. I had this Bohemian Lager for lunch today. It was good. I have another one. Blondale Bohemian Lager, Stag Head. Fun tour. They played some music, gave us a bunch of beer, told us the history of Alexander Keith. So it was I'm not sure what it cost, but it was worth the money. It was a good time. Sampled a bunch of beers, probably like 2 or 3 total. All the different flavors, shapes, varieties. There's handhead now. So, good tour. Alexander Keith Brewery tour. That door latch is probably from 1820. That's the Keith Brewery building from 1820. Still here, still standing. Ferry tickets. That's Pam's job. 1 adult, 1 senior for the ferry to Dartmouth. Thank you.